Hello and
good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Would be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Super Kings are 4 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Sharma, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Archer from the Garganash Temple end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Drilled that one away. Trouble. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Well, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine. Great line and length, but just put away.
"14 runs added there. The Super Kings, 33 for 1.
They're continuing to go for it, and it's paying off. Excellent power play so far.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot, through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Smacks that away through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Misses everything. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Perfectly timed. off the middle of the bat.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brilliant shot there. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 64 for 1. Sharma from the Van Vahar colony end. No. Terrible shot. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The Royals are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Tikshana, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Goes over the top with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 77 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Perfectly timed. Needs a direct hit. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yes.
Deshpande with a huge appeal.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Got that away nicely.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
8 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 85 for 2. Rana has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Bang. Sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Chapati, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Bowling fielders look really confident. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed a lot. They've gone up here. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. End of the over. 4 off it. The Super Kings are 130 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Got that away nicely.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Rana from the Garganash Temple end. Yep. Perfectly timed. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. Needs to be on target.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for Paul.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 167 for 4. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garganash Temple end. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before 100's up. That's a really well-timed stroke.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, great shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Great shot through the gap. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Sharma into the attack now from the Van Bahar colony end. Perfectly timed.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Misses everything. Gets that away. End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings, 196 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Punch down the ground. Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Good shot, a beauty. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Out. What a screamer. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Might look to go big again here.
Got that away nicely.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Needs a direct hit. Power and precision in that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Oh, whack! Right back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Where's that going? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
quite sure to get the wicket.
Kicchana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Out. Nicely done by the people.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see him just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Trouble. No, terrible shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, great shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Could that be out? Looks like it. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving into a big score. Not to be.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have set a target of 258 runs.
Here we go. First ball.
Straight to the fielder. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. That's the over. The Royals are 1 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Just opened the face of the bat really well through the infield, only for a more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Big edge. Where's that going? This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed a lot. 10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 11 for 1.
They just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Big edge. Huge edge. Edged. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals, 13 for 1. Ahmed from the Van Bahar colony end. Drilled that one away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Always difficult to focus. After what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Rana waited on that and guides it down to third. The fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royals 35 for 1. Going with pace now.
Coming into the attack.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Smacks that away through the gap. Nicked it. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Great commitment. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Royals 49 for 1. Dubé from the Van Vahar colony end. Going with spin now. Beats the field with a great shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler looks really confident. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Time that perfectly.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. But punches it away to the boundary. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A few moves made in the field.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
63 for 2. The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 4 for the Rajasthan Royals.
Jadeja getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Royals are 68 for 2.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Jadeja is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Jadeja will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Ashwin with a huge appeal. This could be trouble. And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 5 for the Rajasthan Royals.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Gone. Caught.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Was coming into bat at number 6.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Royals are 84 for 4. Jadeja from the Garganash Temple end. Jadeja straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. First ball for the batter, coming in.
For the Rajasthan Royals.
That's a confident appeal. Great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. 6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 99 for 5. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Brilliant shot there.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Cuts that off well in the infield.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Bang! Bowl. Just stunning bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 8.
10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 109 for 6. Dubé back on now. Whacked away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Ravindra coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely bowling. End of the over. 4 off it. The Royals are 128 for 7. Dubé from the Van Bahar colony end.
Change of bowling now. The captain is going with the spinner.
Chance to run 2. Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's a confident appeal. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
That is quite extraordinary. Hasaranga, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beautiful catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Shankar given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The bowler looks really confident.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Shankar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Nicked it. Couldn't get it through the field.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.